Alright, welcome back viewers. I'm just going to try a little challenge for full self-driving supervised down under 13.2.9. This is Thursday, 1 week after FSD was released in Australia. This little challenge, I'm going to start here in Birkenhead Point and then across Iron Cove Bridge here, and then we're going in through Balmain down to Birchgrove. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stops on the peninsula, and then we're going to go around here to the White Bay cruise terminal. We'll see how that goes. Some of this will be little back streets, some of it will be sort of semi-main roads, like the main road going down through, a couple of the main roads going down through the Balmain area. Anyway, let's give it a go. Start off here. I might start the car here because we're in a bit of a tight parking spot. And then I'll engage FSD. See if I can get out of here without scraping this little I-30 in front. Good. Okay, Mr. FSD, your turn. Over the speed bump, no pedestrians. That's good, actually it's good. It's stopping before the pedestrian crossing rather than blocking it. Indicating left from the roundabout. Now, even after 1 week of using FSD, I am still guiding the steering wheel and the brake because I've seen it make... No, you need a really strong left hand. Here you go. You're not going out into the right lane. Wrong lane. So that was not heading into the second lane, that was heading out towards the third lane. No indicator on that left turn. Oh, God. Wrong speed limit off the back of a bus. Come on, come on, come on. Now we've got to do a left turn across the bus lane here. Put a blinker on now. Thank you. Straight across. That's the way. Good one. Actually, there's a bus lane crossing out on, what is it, Sunny Holt Road, where it's approaching Old Windsor Road. I'll have to go and try that one out. Actually, we might try that out, get a chance to try that out on Sunday. We're going to our daughter's place out that way, and we come back through that intersection. Yeah, so this is a 40 area, so that's good. And the school zone, will it recognise the school zone? No, it's got the general 40 speed limit here, but it doesn't show the school zone speed limit. It normally shows another speed limit underneath with a little clock. Squeeze, that's it, good. Sometimes goes quite close to the curb on the exit to roundabouts. It's not so noticeable on the big roundabouts, but the smaller ones, it tends to approach the roundabout a little bit too straight and then ends up being too close to the curb on the exit. Haven't actually hit one yet, but it's gone very, very close. Let's see if we can go that street. Let's take a little detour here. I just added an extra stop. I know this street up here, so. Waited a little bit longer than necessary there. What's the time? 2:36. We're just in school zone time. Very tight parking in this little street. Everyone's got to half up on the footpath. If I edit. Oh God, that wasn't what I went to do. Let me just cancel that, and I'll pull over somewhere down here where I can park, and I'll put all that back in again. Trouble trying to operate the screen while the car's bouncing around. Let me just pull over here, not blocking the road. So Start with park, come back here. Now we want to finish up at the White Bay terminal. Down here. Navigate there. Before that, I want to go, come on. Before that, I want to go to, there's a Bunnings at Rozelle, and we'll go to there first, next. And then before that, I want to go down here to Balmain East. We'll go down to, there's a bus turning circle down here. We'll go to the ferry wharf, that's close enough. And then before that we'll go over here somewhere to Birchgrove. That'll be interesting. I'll go down the end of, what's the name of this street? Louisa Road. This will be interesting. Louisa Road's quite tight. Let's go down to this home business by the look of it down there. And where else will we go? And then we go into, let's see if we can get to Ballast Point Lookout. Well, I'll have to put that in, and I'll just shift the edit trip. Ballast Point, I'll put that after, no, whoop, that one. Done. That should be enough. Okay, let's go. Keep your hands on the wheel. Be attentive. Don't run over the couple down here with their fur babies. Oh, I've got them out of order. Doesn't matter. Inching forward, or should I say centimetering forward, because the view is obstructed on both sides. That did it. And left. Slightly wider street. Should go to the left here. Very good. I wonder one day FSD will get to actually reading street signs like one way and no entry and no, other things like that. And if it gets to that and reading sort of overhead direction signs pointing to the harbour bridge or the tunnel or a suburb or whatever. Well, if it gets to that point, then it will be autonomous and truly be able to drive anywhere. Right, we've come to the end of this road, have we? Oh no, there's a bit more down there. No, we're not going down there. Is it going to do a 3-point turn or what? What will you do? No one waiting. Can I? Oh. Gone into park. No, let me just execute my own 3-point turn. Have a look at the trip. Have we got? Yeah, we've lost that park, we're on to the next one. Okay, back to FSD. Be attentive, keep your hands on the wheel. I should write down the destinations that I used here, shouldn't I, and then redo this test when we have new versions of software. A couple of people have asked me about doing a challenge in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. I think this Balmain Birchgrove peninsula is quite similar. And they're probably about the same age too in the terms of development in the colony. We've got a quick left-right coming up. There's obstructed view to the right again. Then we're going down this little lane. Wait for the bike, thank you. A good speed over these little speed bumps. They're doing down to about 16. A lot of these speed bumps have these 25 advisory speed signs, but really some of them you can take it faster than 25, and some you really need to slow down. There's a couple of my local shopping centre that you really need to slow down to about 5 kilometres an hour. They're so vicious. There's 2 speed bumps in particular that I'm thinking of. No, this is going to be interesting. Where are you going? Now we're going to make it past this power pole. We're going to do a 3-plane reverse. Excellent. Very good. Well done. Now pull it in tight. Thank you. Okay. This is Louisa Road, Birchgrove. It's a dead end that ends up down at the point here. I think the houses down here will be quite expensive. They get uninterrupted harbour views on both sides of the peninsula down here. Driving a little bit close to the gutter on that side for my liking. There's no cars coming the other way. I'd prefer it to be over towards the centre a bit more. Why are we slowing right down? Is that pedestrians on the footpath? On the Tesla? Now, what will FSD do here? Let's have a look. You can do a 3-point turn to the right here. Don't go too far down there. Go around, pull tighter. Okay, and then reverse. Yes, good. Oh, very good. Oh, you know, you need to turn harder than that. Come on. You've got to do it more than that. This is going to turn into a 15-point turn. Turn it harder. Turn harder. Turn harder. Come on. Okay, we might make it this time. Here we go. No, a bit too close to that curb there. I know, he's decided that's the end of the trip. What if I press the go pedal? Oh no, up over the curb. So if I intervene here, come on, go. Now, we're already there, we don't need to go there. Continue trip. Yep, okay. Let's go. That car coming here, and I think we're not going to... I better stop here. We can give him space. There's no more space up there. And there's a fellow backing out of his garage on this side. I hope he knows I'm here. Good. Oh, come on. Some people will criticise me there for intervening in that case, but I do not want to inconvenience other drivers and force them to do something. I just want to just behave like a good road citizen, and it looks like this fellow has done the same for me. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, madam, sorry. Some people have suggested, don't know why that camera stopped there. Anyway, some people have suggested that FSD does courteous things to other road users, but I don't believe that. I think that it's just doing as it's trained to do, and it's avoid a collision. I think some people anthropomorphise these cars a bit too much. Even though AI is trained on human drivers, it doesn't think like a human. What's the time? 2:52. School will be out in 8 minutes. No, don't stop there, come on. Then why did you not give way? Oh. God. I think that last thing there was a mistake by FSD in stopping for that car coming from the left. We were already in the roundabout and had right of way. The fact that we stopped just allowed the other car to go, which wasn't the right thing to do. There we go, back up to Darling Street. This is sort of the main thoroughfare through Balmain. Now if FSD moves here, I'm going to stop it. So this is a bus having to do a 3-point turn around a roundabout. No, it's okay. You did start to creep a bit there. That's what I mean, a lack of courtesy. It doesn't, people think this FSD is courteous to other drivers. It's not. The courteous thing there to do there would be to hold back and let everyone else sort out what they were doing. FSD did start to creep up and I was prepared to stop it. Right, we're going down to the Balmain ferry wharf down the bottom here. And there's a view of Sydney Harbour Ridge directly in front of us. Or at least here you can see the southern approach to the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And there is the rest of the bridge. I wonder if I can edit this trip without pressing the wrong button. Take out Balmain East, there we go. Alright, let's do that. No, it's good, we're not allowed in there, it's buses only. So that was a good choice. No one coming down the hill. Okay, keep going, keep going. Don't be shy. tell you, there are a lot of pubs in Balmain. I wonder how many there are in total on the peninsula here. I wonder if anybody's ever counted them all. I wonder if anybody's ever done a pub crawl that includes all of the pubs in the Balmain Peninsula. Righto, now we're heading towards Bunnings at Rozelle. I didn't realise Rozelle was on this side of Victoria Road. Oh yes it is, yeah, that's true. Now that I think about it. The school up there off Victoria Road, where my daughter's gone to a markets on a Saturday or Sunday, is actually in Rozelle. The school crossing lady there was waving me on because there was just enough space to fit one car in. A bit close to the centre line here. I'd prefer to be a little bit to the left. No one on the crossing. That's what happens if you go too slow, someone takes advantage. You are not going to fit in there, son. So once we turn down this street, I'll take out the next intermediate destination, and then we should just continue down onto Robert Street. Right. to press the right button now without all this bumping around. We'll take out Balmain Rozelle, Bunnings Rozelle rather, and we'll head down to, yes, we're going the right way. We'll head down to White Bay Cruise Terminal by a little roundabout route. There is a direct road to White Bay down here, but around about this area the road's blocked. There's a security gate there, and general traffic can't get through, so you've got to go around all around this big loop here. Some of the navigation systems like Google Maps and Waze, and I think the Uber app still tries to send drivers down this way. But those who know ignore that and go around. This will be an interesting little bit to test FSD. It's got a few little odd roundabouts and turns and things. We don't really want the left lane here. Nope. I'm going to get it into the next lane, so we need to turn right. Come on, go out to the next lane. That's the way. This is the right lane. There was an example of FSD having an obstructed view and not remembering what it saw a moment earlier. As we came around the corner there, I saw this line of cars in front of us, and there was that small truck was obstructing the view. Once we got into this line, that truck was obstructing the view. As he changed lanes, FSD started to accelerate towards this line of stopped cars. It doesn't have any... FSD seems to only look to the car in front. It doesn't look further up. I mean, I'm looking like 8-10 cars ahead to see what's happening up front, but FSD seems to only look at the car in front. The vehicle in front, I should say, might not be a car. And this blinker on, blinker off thing is... I don't want to go left. We're not going left yet. We've got to turn right before we turn left. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. No, 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 no. Look, you're just confusing the driver behind me. He thinks all Tesla drivers are crazy, and he just confirmed it for him. Stop. Wrong blinker, unnecessary, wrong time, wrong direction. Stop. You're going to put the right blinker on and see if that helps. Needs work. Not ready for prime time. And we'll go into the left lane. Thank you. Now this sign here says White Bay Cruise Terminal. When FSD gets to the point where it knows that we're going to White Bay Cruise Terminal and it can read a sign saying White Bay Cruise Terminal and follow the directions that sign gives, that'll be autonomy. Are you slowing to 30? Was there a 30 sign? Oh yes, there is a 30 sign. Good. The left lane. Good. I wonder if there's any ships in. Doesn't look like there's any ships in, so shouldn't be any traffic down here. The speed limit sign says 20, but nobody does 20 here. We're lucky there isn't heavy traffic here or we get run over. Construction for Sydney Metro Station here. I'm not quite sure why they're putting a station here. Or when I say I'm not quite sure, I don't know why they're putting a station here. So that other road that I was talking about where there is a security gate was just over here. And that would be the short way in. We can't come that way. No, can't see any ships in. So maybe we'll just amble down to the end and then turn around and go home. Well, there's no way I'm going to get a speeding ticket down here. There's a bit of a funny intersection here. We've just got to watch for cars. Turning right, give way in both directions. Thank you. No cars, so that didn't really get tested. This White Bay terminal here on the right, I have seen 2 ships at a time in here. I think the terminal, there were 2 terminals. I think there were 2 terminals here, so they can probably only handle 2 ships at a time. This is in addition to the overseas passenger terminal, which is around in Circular Quay at the north end of the Sydney CBD. Might have to change this to a 360-degree camera so you can get all the views around here as well. This terminal on the right is usually the one where I'm taking passengers to or from. Let's go down the end and have a look. Alright, we're about to run out of destinations, so let's see what FSD does with this in... Now, stop. Left blinker. Pulling over. Stopping. Will it park or what? What do we think it's going to do? I'll give it another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, it did. No, it hasn't parked, it's just stopped. Okay, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. And I'm just going to drive down the end here and have a bit of a sticky beak. I haven't been down this far before. But as I said, do thank you for watching. And as they say, please like and subscribe. Catch you next time.